Hi, folks. Welcome to your next quick voice tip for today. Now, as you noticed, I'm sat on the floor on my bum. It's a legitimate voice place to be. We spend a lot of time on the floor when we're doing voice work, and I wanted to introduce you to a position that's a really nice way to start your day. Incredibly good for the voice, for the breath, for your posture and your alignment, which are all hugely important for that free and responsive voice that we're aiming for. So, today is about semi-supine position. Now, semi-supine position is a fabulous physical position for resting in and exploring your body in that comes from Alexander technique. Alexander technique is about posture and alignment and allowing the body to move in a much easier and freer way. And if you're someone who struggles with posture, I highly recommend it. But for now, let's have a little think about this semi-supine position. It's good for, well, many reasons, but the three I wanted to mention today are firstly, allowing you to release any excess tension in the body, which is hugely beneficial and really necessary for voice work. Kristen Linklater is known for many things, but one of her most prolific quotes is tension kills vibrations and ultimately voices. Well, vibrations used in a nice way. So we need to get rid of as much excess tension in the body as possible. The second reason it's really nice is for breathing. When you're lying down and your core is not being used to help keep you stable and upright, we can really feel the movement of the belly on the breath much more easily, which is great. So if you're someone who struggles when you're standing to feel that lower belly moving when you breathe in, to connect with, well, let's name some of the terms that bandy around, belly breath, low breath, diaphragmatic breathing, abdominal breathing, then this is a really good one for you. You know, if you're someone who really breathes up into the chest, then I would give this a go. And the third reason is it just feels really nice. Like, who doesn't like a professional lie on the floor? Am I right? So I'm going to do it on the mat. You'll notice I've got a wee book there, which is really useful for underneath the head, just to give you a little bit of extra support in that cervical curve. Well, without further ado, let's do it. So, get yourself onto your mat. Now you'll notice feet here, they're hip width apart. Hip width as in actual hip, hip joints, not what your mama gave you. And give your toes a little wiggle. Find those feet hip width apart. Then you're just going to gently lower yourself down. You might need to shuffle your bum a wee bit. Get that book in place. And then with the feet, just sort of shuffle them a little bit closer to the bum. You want your feet to be planted so that the knees feel like they can, and the legs sort of feel like they can stay up there without too much engagement. Down here can get a bit morning, so move them towards your bum a wee bit. Play with that. See what works for you. You can have your hands on the lower belly or your hands down by your side. But if they're down by your side, make sure they're palms up so you get a little bit more opening across the chest. And then just get your book underneath the occipital bone, that big bumpy bit at the back of the head. Just check that you're allowing the neck to be long here. You might want to give yourself a few little gentle strokes upwards so that you're not sort of back like this. You're allowing that length. And unlike for many sporting activities in this position, sit-ups, you're not pushing the lower back into the floor. You're just allowing the four curves of the spine to relax in whatever way feels nice for them at the moment. And that's it. Isn't that nice? So when you're here, whatever way you want to start your day, if you want to start with a little body scan, just bringing the focus into each part of the body, working from the feet up and seeing if you can encourage a little bit more release of tension. Maybe you want to think about a little bit of breath and just let out a sigh of relief. Notice that belly going up and dropping down with a lovely released out breath. Or whether you want to close your eyes and do a little bit of mindfulness in this position, that's also a great way to start the day. Or it's a fabulous way to start a little bit of stretching. But I'm going for this one today. That's what I feel my body needs. So that's semi-supine. You can also add on any little extra voicey things for your warm-up. If you like something less meditative mentally, and more engaged mentally, but still allowing the body to release. You can add on your little lip trills. Disclaimer, you will get spat on by your own self. Apart from that, it's great. So that's a really nice way to integrate floor work into your voice progression, to start your day in a nice, relaxed, focused way. And yeah, it's a really good one. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you all again soon.